We've covered the psych mapping of status quo standards. We have a good picture of your psych conditions, and I introduced the psych mapping of a true Christian. If we study the Bible, we can discern how to be psychologically aligned with our faith and see what that looks like with one's character conduct. To start, here are some patterns in social conduct I had to rewire from my brain. Behaviors that appear normal in society, but contradict with my conscience. How you look. Replace obsessive attention toward self with positive interactions with others. How you talk. Replace status elevation with the interest of others' well-being. How you move. Replace the love of wealth with intentional moves of purpose. How you perform. To maintain integrity and values, and reject unethical and immoral practices. In order to rewire these patterns, we need to go to the source behind psych behavior. Psych and moral alignment doesn't happen overnight. A good place to start is to discern if our hearts lead to the pursuit of self-interest or God's will. Every day you will need to make a conscious choice which pattern you'll follow. Reliance on God with faith and love, or reliance on self with intelligence and pride. Submission through character and accountability, or self-indulgence and freedom. Grow in love and seek to fulfill purpose, or engage in entitlement and narcissistic tendencies. Sin is described in every choice where you had the opportunity to follow your moral conscience but chose to feed lower passions. Regarding moral conscience, there are evil practices normalized in the information age I need to address. It is of crucial nature to expose all patterns on earth that corrupt a person's psyche. These behaviors become vices, leading to long-term character deterioration. Accountability avoidance, cursing, insecurity projection, distraction saturation, reliance on systems instead of on God, absorbed in agendas that neglect relationships, exploitation of labor and transaction exchange. When you digest the spirit of Scripture and align your heart, you'll be able to discern right from wrong, weeding out behaviors that interfere with your relationship with God and your influence around others. Going back to the psych comparison display, let's explore your mind and see what kind of knowledge you absorbed from your environment.
Much was taught, but little was retained. It can be summarized by repeating religious routine, pass all standardized education, and do all chores imposed. When these are all done, I have some sense of tranquility and free movement. The problem I had was there was too much talk but little understanding. I spent hours sitting in one place, whether it be at church, school, or home. Prayers, lectures, or scolding. Do what I am told no matter what, except in occasions of sin or face consequences. Follow a set of religious patterns and let the quantity of prayers determine my spiritual status. Conform to all standards set by environment if it means becoming a zombie in order to be treated with love and respect. My environment determines my needs, my future, my physical conditions. By circumstances, my life revolves around our projected expectations. In my escape from this mind and heart numbing pattern, I'd chase distractions, which were then regulated or restricted, and then I would be judged for it. I think they were trying to educate me to think and act a certain way, but they neglected to understand my internal conditions. So a zombie following their patterns is what I became. Meanwhile, living each day with unmet needs, I found a safe place in my mind to entertain imagination. That could have played a huge part in my failure to retain information.